Okay, so that piece is going over here.
I've taken on this week a little bit more than I think even I can handle because I'm a furniture maker. I'm not an artist, and I'm definitely not a sculptor. So I'm a little bit nervous this week because I have to make this wood look like it's flowing through the wind.
If I cut them now, and I start carving with my carving tool and start carving all the way, and it looks terrible, that's it this week, my project.
My name is Jason Thomas, and here goes my son, Jason Christian.
Hi, I'm Kirsty.
Hi, I'm Aunt Teresa, and this is my daughter, Marvis Marie.
Hi, I'm Naomi, and I'm 10 years old.
Hi, I'm Jason, and I'm 13 years old.
Hi, I'm Iman, and I'm 5 years old.
This is our beautiful family. This is our house. Come on in so we can tell you our story.
On the morning of 9/11, Jason Thomas woke up like the rest of us to the worst tragedy in American history. Now, he's an ex-Marine, so he grabbed his Marine uniform, he put it on, and he headed straight down to Ground Zero to see if he could help.
I'm headed down the West Side Highway, and about a mile, less than a mile away, I see the second tower collapse. It comes crumbling right down. And very emotional time for me because, I wanted, you wish that everyone who was in that building got out. But then reality kicks in and say, hey, there's gonna be a lot of people dead. So I jump up and I just run towards Ground Zero.
I've never seen nothing like it in my life.
And this whole time I'm trying to take all of this in. You smell the smoke and the burning of flesh, and getting on site and seeing the destruction. I could have never had prepared myself for what I saw. I run into a person by the name of Staff Sergeant Carnes, and we conducted a search and rescue. Staff Sergeant Carnes immediately goes to the left, I went to the right, and we're crossing this metal and the rubble, and the metal you can feel is still hot, and there's a ton of black smoke pouring up out of craters. I shot out in this one hole, is anyone down there, United States Marines? And I hear a voice. His voice is saying some number, but I didn't care. I didn't care about the number, I didn't care about anything at all. I was just happy that we had someone that was alive, and we needed to get to that person immediately. And we did. We jumped down the hole. We dug and we dug and we dug till about 3:30 in the morning.
Well, the voice came from one of two Port Authority police officers that were trapped deep in the ruins. What's amazing is they were the last two police officers to be brought out alive. Jason and the others are heroes. Those guys are alive today because of them. But Jason wasn't done working. He went back to the site every single day for the next 2 weeks.
I hope that there was more people that we could help rescue, but it wasn't. It wasn't that way at all. The only thing that we pulled out was body parts. Yeah, you do have those nightmares. You do wake up in the middle of the night just having to, say, hey, let it go, just let it go. But, you just don't have to deal with it. You fight through it, you deal with it.
He volunteered. He wasn't paid, he wasn't on payroll, he wasn't on duty. He just thought he was needed, and so he went to go help. He's our hero. He doesn't like to be called a hero, but he's our hero.
So after September 11th, Jason moved his family to Ohio to put the things he'd seen that day behind him. Well, they thought they bought their dream house. They moved in, his wife's aunt and her daughter, because they fell in some hard times. And they were looking for a better life, and no one deserved it more. The problem is their dream home turned into a nightmare. It's literally falling apart around them. And the crazy thing is, this thing is only 8 years old.
These are the steps. As you can see that this wood is starting to fall completely apart. This is cardboard here.
The cardboard.
And it just goes all the way up the steps.
That's a really bad.
That one is about to go. This one is definitely going to go.
Might go today.
This wall is supposed to be structurally sound, and it's not.
Oh!
Look at that.
The walls are very shoddy. They're not sturdy.
You see cracks all throughout the wall. Piping was screwed up. which leaked down into our basement, and the ceiling caved completely in. The ceiling inside of the bedroom appears to be falling as well. The garage door opener pulled itself completely away from the frame of the house.
This literally fell on us. We basically got ripped off. We purchased a home that we thought would be a safe haven for our family. But to me, it's a death trap waiting to happen. That's what it is.
We need to hear from you soon. Please, help us.
Quite a bunch.
Oh my.
Guys, Jason Thomas is a true American hero, man. He did what we all wanted to do on that day that none of us will ever forget. And now it's time for us to give something back to him. So what do you say, people? Can we build these guys a house?
You better believe it,
Bring
bro.
it in there, people.
You
Let's
better
make it
believe
happen. Are you with me?
Yo.
Well, then let's do it!
Face! Right! Face! Double time! Match!
Thank everybody for being here. Design team, this of course is our builder who's going to help us build the house this week. This is Bob. This is Mark from MI Homes. We've also got the Marines from Lima Company from Ohio. You guys want to say anything to kind of motivate the crew?
Absolutely, although I don't think this group needs much more motivation. But I do want to say a few things. First of all, we're proud to be here. We're a home builder, and we provide people the American dream. But if you think about it, the real American dream is the dream to be free. And we're all free because of special people who perform heroic acts. And Jason Thomas is an American hero. This man helped protect our dream. Let's give him and his family theirs.
There must have been about 50 American flags being waved in the air. And I'm having like an out-of-body moment where I'm seeing all of these people waving flags and I'm like, you must build a flag. If I can make a flag out of lumber and try and make it look like it's blowing in the wind, then I might have something here.
It's the morning of day 3, and right now we're just now putting in the basement walls. Last night, slight setback. Once we started digging for the foundation, we discovered this old mound of concrete, remnants of an old house. The Thomas's home was sitting on old construction, causing that foundation to really be shifty. This time, we got it right. Take a look at this.
If you listen to the dulcet sounds, you'll hear in the distance a beeping sound. That beeping sound is very reassuring because when it's a constant noise like that, that means we're level, we're plumb. In a hospital, that's a bad sound. But in building, is a good sound.
Remember these vinyl records? I'm going all along one expansive wall. The opposite wall, I'm gonna have like this graffiti artist come in and I just see like this whole wall with like a really cool wallpaper or something like that.
This week I'm doing Jason's room, age 13 Jason. He loves music and he loves fashion and he loves hip hop and he loves all that stuff. And I really want to incorporate that into his room. I've got graffiti walls, I've got records on the walls, I've got turntables. He's gonna love it.
I'm going to try and attempt something I've never done before. I'm a woodworker, I'm a furniture maker. I'm not a sculptor, I'm not an artist, but I've been motivated by this flag of yours, Old Glory. What I want to try and do is go to the nearest lumber yard and try and get my hands on 3 different types of lumber. Walnut to represent the blue behind the flag, stars. White ash or white cherry to represent the stars and the white stripes, and mahogany to represent the red stripes. What I want to try and do is a flag that looks like it's blowing in the wind.
My wife's American, my little boy's American. Unfortunately, I'll never sound American, but I'm going to be living here for the rest of my life. I'm so excited to be making this. It's the symbol of this country. And I'm being very serious how nervous I am because I've never had a project go wrong, knock on wood. And I don't want this one to go wrong because this is the most important by far.
If you're looking for
truly red product. This is called bloodwood.
This is perfect.
Now,
That's
just
better
one
than...
warning. I know you are doing this project completely by hand.
Yeah.
This is an extremely hardwood.
Oh, geez.
It's going to be difficult, but with the right tools, you'll be fine.
Okay.
This week, there's a lot of weight riding on my shoulders, because if I can make this flag right for Jason Thomas, I'm kind of making it right for the rest of America.